evening. You know, I consider myself a very friendly person. Hell, some of the guys think I'm quite approachable. And all of this could have been avoided if you would have come to me for negotiations. I bet it was something like, Dorian, I was afraid you wouldn't like my little business proposition. A very, very reasonable train of thought. The fact is that this is still my turf. It is my corner of the city. And I don't appreciate bitches like you whoring children behind my back. I'm sure everyone here knows this is an underworld. But this is still part of my underworld. And I still have some standards. Tell them to wait.
But, boss, he says it's important.
Nobody tells me what's important! I decide what's important! Now he takes a number or leaves a message. I don't give a shit! But he better pay quick! Or you're joining the fuck in the chair! Yes. Our little business arrangement. You know, the drugs and the guns, they can stay. The girls are off the table, of course. And as for my usual cut, I'm now taking 10% more. I suggest you don't pull this shit again. Or you will end up in a body bag. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that man right there is a scumbag and a pedophile. True. Very true. You're trying to find some meaning in this big bad situation you've been put in. It's perfectly normal to look for some good in a bad situation. I mean, this scumbag won't harm little girls, am I right? What you fail to see is that this world around you, around us, is fucked. I don't care about you. And don't get me wrong. I don't care about him or the girls. It's not about right or wrong, you see? It's about respect. Getting what's mine. The best way to get respect is by making a mark. And the best way to make a mark is fear. And I believe an example is in order. This is a childhood game that not only brings back memories, but I love its simplicity and aiding with a message. Duck. 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 I believe this was a very productive conversation.
We got a tip.
A tip? Seriously. That's what's important?
It's about the matriarch. She's terminally ill.
Unless she's dying tomorrow, Victor, I don't see how this helps.
She's not, but she picked in there a kid.
Kid. You know, I'm not seeing it, Victor. Please enlighten me before I enlighten you. I don't know, fire.
The Santero believes only the chosen one can inherit the empire. With him out of the picture and the backing off of the Irishman, we're already the second largest organization in the city. You'll be right on top.
Don't you forget a kid like that has protection up to his eyeballs. Do you know how much money and manpower that's gonna take? Not to mention collateral damage.
No need. We already found the father. It's a guy named Daniel. He wants nothing to do with the matriarch. And he's trying to run away from this whole situation. There'll be times where it's gonna be vulnerable.
Let's try the subtle rule. I don't want to cause a scene. Let me talk to this Daniel. Let me see if he's smart, if he could be persuaded.
And what if he isn't?
What if he isn't what?
Smart.
You know what happens to people who don't get smart. You're Danny, right? I've heard some interesting shit about you. By the way, cute kid. And I love the place. It feels so... homey.
It was my mother's.
Ah, respect for tradition. I like it. You know...
Why are you here?
A man that gets straight to the point. Again, I like it. Could use a man like you on my team.
I'm also known to rain down hell on those that rub me the wrong way.
Well, we've heard that as well. Look, I prefer to avoid conflict when necessary. And it looks like you love your son very, very much. I mean, you do. It's obvious. Despite the humble surroundings, he's got plenty. He's got food on the table, video games, Good babysitter?
Apparently not. She's a shitty judge of character.
Well, there's no substitute for a good mother, is there? Then again, she's dead, so what can you do? Listen. You're smart. And you don't want your kid being exposed to all this violence. City's no place for the boy. He deserves better. And I know, at the end of the day, you want to do right by him. I'll make it worth your while. You get out of town, and I'll throw in sanctuary. The Matriarch won't find you. Could be our little secret. Just you and me. What do you say, pal?
The devil I know versus the one I don't. What if I refuse?
Danny boy, Danny boy. This can turn out so many ways.
Really?
Oh, yeah. None of them good. Think about it. I'll keep in touch. And by the way, nice coffee.